Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today on this episode of Florez Knows Best, we'll be trying pulled pork with original barbecue sauces from 4 local restaurants. Also, we went to Publix and we got 4 different brands of sweet tea to wash it all down. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and as always, wait till the end of the video to see what we'll be doing next. But without further ado, let's get started. So as always, we'll be rating these on a scale of 1 to 4, with 1 being the worst and 4 being the best. These are all of our own opinions and none of this is sponsored, just a little disclaimer. So first up is Mission BBQ, and we've paired this with a Gold Peak sweet tea.
So Mission BBQ, as some of y'all might know, is one of my favorite around here. I love Mission BBQ. So we're going to give this a test and see how it goes. What do you think?
Yeah, so looking at this barbecue, we've actually, remember, we've put the original barbecue sauces on each of these that came with the pulled pork. So on this pulled pork, it looks like it's kind of fatty, so hey, I guess we'll just give it a shot. Also, the sweet tea, I mean, it looks like sweet tea. There's nothing really to describe there. I think that, you know, it's all pretty self-explanatory, so I think we should just jump right into it.
Okay, let's give it a try. First up, Mission BBQ.
So we want to show you this. So that's exactly what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind our writing on the plate so we know which one we're actually eating. But
get on down to your local Mission BBQ.
Yeah. So this looks really good.
It doesn't help that I'm really hungry because I haven't eaten anything all day except for an apple.
I don't know about this one actually because this one's a tad bit dry.
Yeah, just a little. That's weird. I've never had dry meat from Mission BBQ before.
Okay, that one was just a tad bit dry, so I definitely need to wash it down with this sweet tea. So again, this is Gold Peak sweet tea. Let's go.
I'm just thinking people watching this video and be like, what a bunch of idiots.
Okay, so for Mission BBQ, it was dry, so I'm going to take points off for that. The barbecue sauce was really good. That I will give them. I will take a point off for the meat being a little bit too dry, and I almost choked on it.
I second that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then there is some fatty pieces in there, but not more than usual, and I think that that's a good flavor for pulled pork. So in my opinion, I think I'll give this one a 2. Only because, again, the meat was dry, and that's just one of the biggest parts of pulled pork.
I think I'm going to give it a 3 for right now. Like I said earlier, I love Mission BBQ, and with the sauce and the combination and all that, it was pretty good. But like Ronnie said, you know, it was dry a bit, so that was unfortunate. As
for the Gold Peak sweet tea, so this was actually pretty good. I'm definitely going to give it a 4 on the sweet tea scale. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to give that a 3 because I have had better sweet tea than that, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, so it's not an overwhelming bam of sugar as soon as you drink it, like with a lot of these teas are.
That is actually...
Especially McDonald's.
That's
looking at you, McDonald's.
Kind of how I like my sweet tea.
So next up is 4 Rivers BBQ. I don't know if any of y'all have had 4 Rivers. All I know is 2 locations here in Jacksonville. One on Bay Meadows and one in Orange Park. Anyways, they're pretty good. I don't think Ronnie, he doesn't care for 4 Rivers too much, but I do like 4 Rivers. So once again, it's just pulled pork in their original barbecue sauce. And right now, it kind of looks dried out, don't you think?
It does look a little dry. The sauce, I mean, this is actually so dry that when we put the sauce on it, it just soaked it right up. So I'm definitely scared. And in this one, I have noticed... if you look here, there's a lot of fatty pieces.
Yeah.
It's good for flavor, but again, we don't want to sit here and eat all that fat because we're trying to watch our figure, you know, so we don't really want anyone.
We'll be watching it all down with Pure Leaf sweet tea.
Okay.
Not like the last one of Gold Leaf.
We'll be needing this one.
This is Pure Leaf. And just a disclaimer, we're not drinking all of the sweet teas because we will be diabetics by the end of this if we did. We're just testing it.
Of course, later on we'll eat 15 donuts and, you know, develop diabetes
then
that
we'll
way.
be
So it doesn't matter.
By then. So,
okay.
Without further ado, here we go.
Let's go. I mean, come on, guys. Can you see that? I mean, it may look good, but it's a little stringy, a little dry. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like this place. So...
dry. And there's not that much sauce. Was that the only sauce they gave us?
Yes. So...
It's smoky, though. I can definitely taste the smokiness, which is delicious. I love the smoky.
The flavor is really good. Excuse me while I eat my beef jerky.
Yeah, it's definitely dried out.
This, for me, I'm going to wrap that up real quick. That's a 2. I love the flavor, and that saved them, but this is a 2 for me.
I'm going to go with a 1.
Wow. So, we have the... what are we drinking?
Pure Leaf.
Pure Leaf. Last one was Gold Peak, and now we're doing Pure Leaf. So, let's go.
Kind of has a tinge of lemonade going on in there. Did you taste that?
Not lemonade, that's lemon, and that's disgusting. And that
lemon.
tastes like unsweet tea. A 1 for me.
Yeah, I said it was sweet, but it's definitely... I like it because it's not so overwhelming on sugar. So
this coming from someone who's from California.
Yeah.
No
such thing as sweet tea
this
over there.
Tastes like unsweet tea. We're gonna have to check the bottle, but that tastes like unsweet tea. I hate lemon in my tea, and that's nasty. So that's a 1 for me.
2 for me.
And moving on. Next up is Sonnys BBQ. So this is a local place. I'm sure a lot of you know exactly what this is. I think it's been around since 1968. It's like burned into my brain because every time you go into the restaurant, that number's always there. Yes. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 1968.
I think so too.
Yeah, so this actually looks really, really good. I am a huge fan of Sonnys. You can tell it looks different on each one, but it is actually the same thing.
Fantastic.
I am a huge fan of Sonnys only because I grew up with it. The barbecue looks good. There's not a lot of fat in this one. There is a little bit of fat here. Again, for flavor, but I don't see chunks of it everywhere. And for iced tea, we'll be doing Arizona in the can.
Yeah.
Which is not going to be fun, but here it is. It kind of has a little head on it like beer does, and we've had to put an ice cube because it was in the can, it wasn't cold. So while that is getting cold, let's dig into Sonnys.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
That's really good. It's not dry or anything.
Yes, queen. Okay, 4. Immediately on number 4.
Yes, this is definitely the winner so far. We haven't even tried photos yet.
This is good. I mean, the flavor is really good. The sauce is good. The meat is perfect. It's tender. It's not dry. It's just good. It's a 4. Next up, we have puke water.
I'm not sure about this. I used to like Arizona. It's been a while since I had their sweet tea. But
so let's go ahead.
1.
No. That's definitely a 1.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Doesn't even taste like sweet tea.
It tastes like carbonated water with a little bit of some kind of flavoring. So
yeah. So with that being said, tea gets a 1. Pulled pork gets a 4.
Yep.
Moving on. So last but not least, one of my favorite sweet teas, which I'm dying to try, which is the Publix version, Publix brand of sweet tea. And we have Bono's pulled pork, which is almost like chopped pork. And their sauce is like a golden sauce. And if I remember correctly, I don't care for that much, but...
it almost looks like a plate of cat food.
Yeah, so this one doesn't have a lot of fat in it, unless that's why they chop it to hide it, but this one looks pretty good, minus the sauce. I'm not sure that I like a yellow sauce, so without further ado...
Indeed.
Let's
go.
That sauce.
The sauce has a mustard taste to it.
Yeah, and see, that I want a barbecue sauce, not a honey mustard or a mustardy. It is good. Without going too much into detail about it, because this one's a pretty self-explanatory pulled pork. The pork itself is good. The mustard sauce, and again, these are all original sauces.
Yeah.
No. That's not a barbecue sauce. That's like a mustardy sauce, and that's nasty. I'll give this one a 3. I'll take only 1 off because of the sauce. If they would have changed that, then I would have given it a 4. But this one is definitely a 3.
I think I'll give this one a 3. Sonnys was a 4 for me.
Sonnys is a 4.
And then one was, what was before Sonnys?
Mission Barbecue. No, Four Rivers.
Four Rivers was 1. Mission Barbecue 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. I just don't like, I mean, I like the sauce, but it's not barbecue sauce. It's mustard sauce.
It is. And that just kind of ruins it for me. Moving on to the grand finale, the Publix sweet tea.
To wash it all down.
If you don't know what Publix is, if you're living out of state or whatever and you don't have one, I feel for you. Mm-hmm. I would come down here just to drink this.
Yes.
But I have a good feeling of what we're going to rate this. But without further ado, let's go.
Yes. Immediate 4. As you can tell. So what do you
That's
think?
A 4.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that wraps it up. We hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Florez Knows Best. Next time, which is actually tomorrow, we'll be posting another episode. We're going to be trying 4 new foods from 4 fast food chains. So we'll go ahead and give you 2 of them. One, we're going to be trying the new tie-dye Frappuccino from Starbucks, and we're also going to be tasting these tacos from Burger King. The other 2, you'll have to wait around and see what we're doing tomorrow. But until then, take care, and thanks for watching.